Welcome to Satisfy Personal Finance.
Okay. Welcome to Satisfy Personal Finance.
I don't do that anymore.
Say welcome to Satisfy Personal Finance.
Nice. Welcome to Satisfy Personal Finance.
It's too slow.
How Seth will say it. Welcome to Satisfy
I
Personal
don't do that
Okay,
anymore.
1, 2, 3, say 1, 2, 3. Say 1, 2, 3, then we say.
1, 2, 3, then we say.
No, but
So the plan was to take an overnight bus to KL, and since there will be a jam, right, we reached just in time to check into our Airbnb.
Why you got no jam?
Then we are planning our alternatives right now.
But no jam got peanut butter, no?
Going to KL in a bus is actually quite fun with a bunch of friends, and the seats were actually quite comfortable even though we got pretty cheap ones. Just don't leave your new iPhone on the bus and then have to chase it down on a Malaysian taxi. Also, it turns out there was no jam at all, and we reached at 4:30 AM instead of the 9 or 10 AM we were prepared for. Went along into our Airbnb, so we had to roam the streets of KL. Headed for breakfast, but soon we really couldn't take it anymore and checked in the hotel for 5 hours just to catch a bit of sleep. And we somehow got the world's slowest elevator and took forever to reach our rooms.
Oh my god.
Not that there was much to look forward to, the rooms were filthy. Yuck, look at this pillow, look at this towel. Gross. Finally, it was time for lunch and we headed to VCR where we had cafe food and I can flex my DBS Vantage card. And it was a nice chill place to have some cafe food and drink their coffee. My friends were super in love with their coffee, so if you're a coffee person, I think you can try this place. I don't know why these steps are always so grouchy. Airbnb was pretty decent and affordable. I don't think we had any complaints here. Just don't feed the birds in the lift.
Do not eat the birds.
And of course, in KL, you have to visit the Times Square theme park, and that's exactly what we did. We took the roller coaster, the bumper cars, every single ride here, and spent the entire day over here. For dinner, we decided to have seafood, so we headed to Shell Out, which had pretty decent seafood. It's quite well reviewed on Google, so we had a good time here. Food was a bit salty, I guess, but hey, who cares about health when you have delicious seafood like this? And somehow when we got back to our Airbnb, we still felt peckish, so we ordered fried chicken. And here's me editing videos while having a drink with my friends. So don't forget to drop me a like to reward me for my hard work. Yay! And then we had cravings again, so we head out for supper, and this time we decided to go for lok lok. Hey, we're in Malaysia. How can you leave Malaysia without eating lok lok?
Where are you going? Do you recommend people come KL?
Not with Satisfy, but will come.
How about Danam?
Even worse.
We also found a much better way to move around the city, and that's using e-scooters. Dearly missed in Singapore after its ban. We were able to scoot around and it cost only a few dollars here and there, and it was very, very fun. Okay, and remember, don't feed the birds.
if you do this, I tell you the whole video, 80% is this video.
What kind of travel blogger take the elevator only?
不要喂鸟鸟。
The next morning we were all dead, but we still had to go to Genting, and of course coffee from VCR again. We took a taxi to the bus station, trying to catch our morning bus to Genting. Now I just learned that it's Genting and not Genting, it's Genting. Unfortunately, by the time we reached the bus station, the morning buses were sold out and we had no choice but to take the taxi again. Do come to the bus station early if you want to catch the morning buses. It takes about an hour to reach Genting by car, so pretty good time to catch up on your sleeves. And of course, while going to Genting, we have to take the cable car, and since one of our friends has a fear of heights, we started rocking the cable car and of course paid extra for one with a glass floor. We went straight to the newly opened Sky Worlds, which is a theme park not unlike USS. And if you like USS, I think you're going to love Sky Worlds. It's basically the same thing, but the outdoor temperature feels like it's air conditioned since it's Genting after all. They don't sell express passes as far as we can tell, but they do have digital queues, so use their app to book your rides so that you can shorten your wait time. And the one movie themed ride I wanted, not open yet. Soon it's dinner time again and we wanted to have burger and lobster, but check out this queue. We ended up having tampopo and just skip this place, really. So it's Genting after all, and my gambling friends went to gamble as if cryptocurrency isn't enough for them. And soon we were all tired, so we took a cab back. But the night was still young, so we went for our favourite mode of transport again, to supper. Now, quick fire review. Stingray was good, salted egg chicken thingy was great, and chicken wings were so-so. I had much better ones in Singapore. Maybe you went to the wrong store. Or maybe Malaysian food isn't better than Singapore? Just a thought. So it was the last and final day, so it was time to leave KL and head back to reality, and by reality I mean working my 3 jobs. But one last stop before we go, and it is Char Siu, and I take back my comment about Malaysia not having better food than ours, because this was the best char siu I've ever had in my entire life. Definitely a star of satisfaction right there. And the pig trotters were okay too, I guess. After a hectic 2.5 days, it was time to go home. And of course, the return trip, we were in a jam like mad and took almost 11 hours to get back to Singapore. It was 3 by the time we reached, and we all had work the next day. If you like my content, please follow my... Oh well, you know what to do. I'll see you next video.
Go here, check the law. What kind of blogger, travel blogger, don't know the local laws.
Must be the Mao Lion.
We'll cut that out and post.